I would watch them and they would watch me. They had a love of comedy, I had a love of music. Neither of us really understood each other's worlds. And then it was the same year that we did Taskmaster for the first time, we did the Horne Section for the first time. So it was definitely a necessity of having a child, had to come up with something. So that year, actually Mark from the band had suggested it. He got me along to Ronnie Scott's. He does a show called Soul Family at Ronnie Scott's once a month. And they invited me as a comedian. I think I was the first comic to play with them, to do something with a band. And it worked. So we said, let's do it. Let's make our own band. We booked 8 nights in Edinburgh. Same room as Taskmaster in the Dome. 8 nights at midnight, where we would be a backing band, essentially. And I'd invite comics to come on. Some new, some old, like Jimmy Carr was really supportive at the beginning, like Tim Minchin did it. So they would come on, do their sets, but the band would play along. Because I think live music, there's nothing like live music and seeing talented people close up. So it kind of worked. It was comedy, but heightened. Sometimes it wouldn't work, and that was fine too. But it was raw and in the moment. And gradually we've got rid of the other comics because it didn't work financially. So it's just, now it's just us 15 years on. But occasionally, like Sam Campbell's coming to do our Christmas show. So occasionally we have a comic on, normally Tim Key. But they come on and they will experiment with us and say, okay, I need a beat. And they'll tell a joke to a beat. And it's really fun.
I love how talented those guys are as well. Like they are, you can just ask them for anything that you want, and within seconds they'll just, and how in tune they are with each other. Like, because I remember listening to the podcast, there was something, I can't remember specifically what it was, but you had asked for something and they just went.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
So...
It's annoying. Yeah, they are. I mean, what they are is musicians. That's the language they speak, and that's what they do. And I'm the same as you. I'm in awe of them when they can do that. And I would love them to show off more, but they're quite embarrassed about it. They think it's not cool to do like a trumpet solo. They think, oh, come on, that's not what they're here for. But I think you're right. People would love to see that, and they take for granted their talent, I think. But they're really good. They're really good. I mean, they're also hopeless humans, We're all nearly 50 and bumbling along. But, yeah, they are very good at music. There's no denying that.
Pretty much living the dream just now. If you reckon, being a front man in the band, plus you got your own TV show.
Well, it's good to hear that, because you do need to remember that. And often I wake up, I don't know about you, I don't feel great when I wake up. Yeah, not sleeping very well sometimes. And I do have to remember that things are good, and especially compared to, oh my God, if you look at the news, and you think, oh yeah, I thought things are going pretty well. And it is really fun. So we're on this tour, which is lasting till the end of next year, and it is really fun. So we're in Scotland at the moment. So I saw an old friend last night. The best thing about the tour is catching up with old friends and family.
And new friends.
And new friends like you. Seeing you in person, finally. And we're off to Aberdeen after this. We get the train together and it's beautiful looking out the window. So stuff like that. It's good to remember we're not in an office and we're not sedentary and we're doing a thing we love. So yeah, things are good.
How important is resilience in your industry, in your life? Like, to give you a prime example, right? Because we mentioned this last night, that I now, I don't give up on any.
I know that, Chris.
This is 2 years in the making. This, it's been 2 years.
I would love to read out some of the messages you sent me.
Oh,
hi Alex, it's me again.
Yep. I'm asking you again.
Any chance? You're very polite always.
Of course, because if I'm going to go, Alex, you.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be sitting here then.
You've been gaslighting me out for 2 years now.
But yeah, it's been 2, but I don't give up, and that's the thing. Like I always say, that you can't defeat somebody who never gives up, and I don't have a choice. I still haven't got my break yet. I'm still working towards that. I thought it was going to be the Lucius Blake Day book, and the pandemic hit, and that kind of ruined everything. Hopefully something good will come of this podcast. That's what I'm hoping for. But how important in the kind of entertainment industry is that resilience?
Yeah, when you first asked me, I thought you said Brazilians.
Okay. Well, how important are Brazilians as well?
Yeah, weirdly, there was a little group of Brazilians who were quite supportive of us on Twitter, which was that was our first time we found out there's a fan somewhere else in the world. It was in Brazil.
Yeah,
and they were very important to us. So hello, Brazil. No, you're very inspiring saying all that in terms of you not giving up, and you're right. It is unfair, the people who get the breaks and the people who don't. But the only way to get the break is to keep going. If you stop, then you won't get the break,
exactly.
Like, as you know. And who knows when or where or how, but I'm sure it will happen, and you've just got to keep going. So.